Dab City Radio, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. Shouts out to Derek Martin for doing that interview with us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Letting us know what it's like. I mean, I think his insight that he provided, letting us know about, you know what I'm saying, just letting us know for, you know, what it would be like. What it would be like to play with a gay athlete is huge. His perspective of it. I mean, he's in the locker room every day with those players and knowing what people would think in the locker room. So that perspective is great. And shouts out, like I said, to Michael Sam for doing this thing and making it making announcements and being him and being who he is. We go out to the Mile High Wireless hotline as Tux with 2 X's joins us inside the red zone. We go to the Mile High Wireless hotline and we talk to Kerry. What's up, man?
KP, what up, though?
What up, man? How y'all doing?
All right.
Oh, God.
You know what? I didn't call to talk football, Michael Sam, or none of that stuff. You know, I'm calling to talk about how these guys are stealing basketball players at the youth level, man.
Whoa! I thought you were going to go on a tirade about Brian Shaw and the Denver Nuggets, and you go into youth, the recruiting of youth athletes. So this is interesting. Let's listen. So go ahead. I mean, he's going to go on a tirade.
The thing about it, man, is that Brian Shaw. I've already said what I had to say about him and his class of clowns that he's got playing on the court right now. I got to tell you right now, they probably going to compete with them. But anyway, like today, I had put up a post on Facebook saying, I've been doing this coaching thing for about 20 years, and I've stayed in the rec centers, and every kid can't afford a club team to play on right now, man. But it's getting really tough because every time you do get a decent player, one of these guys with one of these elite teams or something like that come and sell something to their moms, and then next thing you know, your good player is gone. So I'm just a little frustrated today, Big J.
So what are you saying? I mean, are you saying we shouldn't? Well, I mean, what's your message? You know what I'm saying? You got a national audience today, and you're a guy who usually has a message, and there is no message today.
There's no message today, really. I just had to get that off my chest and just to support the show.
Are you kidding?
Shout out to that TJ guy right there.
That TJ guy, Derek Martin.
Thunderbolt.
No, he's a Spartan, and he plays in the NFL. And you know what I'm saying? You said that TJ. You said that TJ guy.
I can't hold it against that he was the TJ. But
well, we hold it against you for just venting on a national radio show.
Nice, that's just what I do, Jace.
Oh, well, you know what? Your time has probably come up, and this is probably the last time we talk to you here on Inside the Red Zone with Big J. So
shouts out to Street Kids basketball.
Shouts out to Street Kids, and I know how hard they work. And I joke all the time, but I do know how hard you work and the commitment that you do make to those kids. Occasionally. So shouts out to you and goodbye. Inside the Red Zone, your boy Big J, 720-310-8908. Doing it right big right here, DabCityRadio.com, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Every day right here on Dab City Radio. Our interview with Rain Pryor is still going viral. I don't really want to talk about that. I mean, a lot of people are trying to get, that. And it's still playing on the West Coast, and it's okay. She was on. She said what she said. It's not sports related, so we're gonna keep it sports related today. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about let's talk about Jason Collins, and he signed a 2-year deal with the Brooklyn Nets to be that openly gay player, and he's been accepted, and he gets rousing ovations from the Brooklyn arena crowd when he walks in the Barclays Center, when he walks from out of the game, and the differences between the perception of a gay player in the NFL and a gay player in Jason Collins in the NBA. And I like I said yesterday, I think what the problem is, or not even the problem, I think what the deal is in the NBA is that Jason Collins has been playing in the NBA for many, 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 many years, 12, 13 years. And he's a guy who people are comfortable with and familiar with, and maybe didn't know he was gay. Maybe some people suspected it. You never know. But he's a guy who people know. And he was the right one for the situation because he has played in the NBA and is known in the NBA. For Michael Samms to come out and do the things and say the things that he's wants to do as an openly gay player, and then run like a gymnast in the combine. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, he ran like an Olympic, like Mary Lou Retton. He ran like he was gone, and I thought he was going to jump over a pommel horse at the end. But he had to have a better combine than he did. He ran a 4.9, I think, and only bench pressed like 225 pounds 17 times. So it's going to be tough for him. It's going to be real hard for him to get into the league. But maybe if he improves himself at his pro day, we'll see. But he's going to have a monster day there. But for him to be able to play in the NFL is going to be hard because it's a different league and it's just so testosterone driven. I mean, these are guys who for 3 hours every Sunday are basically trying to kill each other. You know, I mean, hit as hard as you can. You want to hit that person. So, you know, good luck to Michael Sam. Good luck to him. Let's see if it really works out. We briefly mentioned with the last caller. We briefly mentioned, and we talked a little bit about this with Clint earlier. The Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets. And if you didn't know, Dab City Radio is in Denver, Colorado, right here in the Mile High City. Beautiful day today. Weird day. It snowed all night long, and now most of the snow is gone because it's warm out today. It's only in Denver, but Brian Shaw loses. I don't know who they lose to last night. I mean, I think it was Minnesota. This team has quit on him. They quit 10 games ago. They're 10 games out of first place. I mean, I'm sorry. They're 10 games out of 8th place in the Western Conference. 10 games out of 8th place. A team that won 38 home games last year, 38-3 on the home floor last year, and you're 10 games out of 8th place with 3/4 of the season gone. Are you kidding me? You fire your general manager who won Executive of the Year, and you fire your head coach who was the head coach, the coach of the year. And you fire both of those players or both of those factors on your team, and a team that won 57 games this year that will probably lose 57 games in this campaign this year. I mean, what do we do? I mean, what do we do here? We go to the phone line, the Mile High Wireless Hotline, inside the red zone. You're on with Big J. What's up?
Hey, tell Derek Martin I said Minnesota Vikings all day, GW Patriots all day. I'm gone, baby.
Derek Martin getting love. We appreciate that on the Mile High Wireless Hotline. Who can I say? Hello.
What was that?
Who can I say the love is coming from, brother?
This is Demetrius.
All right, man. We got you, man. We appreciate it, man. Anything else on your mind you want to talk about?
That's it, brother. I just had to give him a little mess. That's all.
All right, man. He's listening. Definitely, he's in the Dab City Radio Lounge, man. So we definitely got you. And speaking of the Dab City Radio Lounge, we'll be having the grand opening of the Dab City Radio Lounge March 9th on Sunday for the memorial and the celebration of the life of the B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, the notorious B.I.G., for the, life after death party right here in the Dab City Radio Lounge. My main man in the building, some of the hottest shows on this network, 4 to 6 today, DJ Guess Who. And if you ain't up on DJ Guess Who, tune in 4 to 6 right here, Dab City Radio. He's going to give you your midday mix and take you from work to home, doing your thing from your cubicle to your car to your living room. So definitely stay tuned to, DJ Guess Who. But back to the thing we do here inside the Red Zone with your boy Big J, sports. Right here, man. We're talking everything. We're talking Brian Shaw. We're talking Denver Nuggets. We're talking a team who, I think he needs to be fired. He doesn't merit coming back because Brian Shaw has done the one thing that most head coaches do in any professional sport. You run an offense or you design an offense around the players that you have. And he's trying to force the triangle on the Nuggets right now, and he doesn't have those players to run the triangle. And the Nuggets are suffering right now. They've traded Andre Miller, who was a crowd favorite, a locker room favorite, a veteran player, the only player who really gave the Nuggets anything in the playoffs last year. And you traded him away. I mean, this is a guy, honestly, in my opinion, who deserved to retire a Denver Nugget. Has put his heart and soul out on the basketball court, for the Nuggets. And he's gone. Ty Lawson comes back, is your best offensive player, and gives you whatever. But I think Ty Lawson's playing, because either he wants out or he hopes somebody will get him out. I don't think he wants to be here anymore. I think the morale on this team is down so low where, players are just playing for their contract. But we'll see. I mean, the Nuggets are going to get a lottery pick. Or will they get the number 1 pick? I don't know. They'll have enough ping pong balls to make a difference because I think they're going to finish in the bottom third. I think the Nuggets are that bad. And this is a team who made the playoffs, 9-10 years in a row with George Karl? I mean, you can say what you want about him not getting to the finals and putting yourself in positions to win championship, but I like the Nuggets better than the Nuggets now, who are not even competitive. I kind of like the George Karl Nuggets, where we got to the playoffs and they broke our hearts then. I like it. My heart's been broken a long time ago. I mean, we're that bad. And I don't like it that way. I mean, at least get us to the playoffs. I didn't know which. See, and as fans, we're all fickle. I mean, last year I was saying, I want a coach that's going to get us to the playoffs and go to the, and get us to the championship, and George Karl's not doing that, and I'd rather just have a coach who had a losing. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean that. Because that's what I said. That's what I gave us. I doomed Nuggets fans to that fate. And I would rather have a guy who got us into the playoffs. I would rather have a guy who, we're a couple players away from advancing and looking into next year. I don't know what to look forward to now. I honestly thought coming into the season, I thought Byron Scott was going to be a guy like Mark Jackson and what he's done in Golden State. And he's turned that franchise around, but he has the players in Steph Curry and the others up there, the David Lees of the world, Andre Iguodala. They're great. Klay Thompson. I mean, he has the horses up there to really do something. And then the Nuggets do too. Ari Love in the house too. One of the official, Big J and the Red Zone girls. You'll be seeing more of Ari Love in the Red Zone coming up. Here she comes. That's what I'm talking about, light-skinned women. Here she comes. See? Here she comes, light-skinned women. You know what I'm saying? Inside the Red Zone, your boy Big J. You know what I'm saying? Doing it right here, Sports with an Edge. Crazy women, behind me, as they usually are. You know what I'm saying, Roman. You know.
I know.
Oh my goodness, talking about everything sports here, right here on Dab City Radio. Still, Peyton Manning. Oh, we can talk about that real quick. Peyton Manning he's medically cleared to play. He had his examination by the doctor. Medically cleared to play. Looks like he's coming back, but you're not going to have Eric Decker. Eric Decker probably will end up in Indianapolis. You heard that here first. Indy or New England. The two places where they love white receivers. Oh, my gosh. We have to get ready for March Madness, too. Think about that. March Madness. I don't know who I'm going to take. I wanted to take Colorado. I really did want to take Colorado, but losing Spencer Dinwiddie, he's out for the season. I think I'm going to take North Carolina. I think when my bracket comes out, I'm going to take North Carolina. I think, Roy Williams is going to get that team motivated and get them ready for the tournament. This is a team that's beaten some real big names this year. Wasn't ranked for a while, and that's kind of odd for a North Carolina team. But real young team, recruited real well, thought they would be a lot better, but now they're starting to play as our expectations were earlier this year. So I'm not sure. But 720-310-8908 gets you into the conversation in the Red Zone with Big J. We're going to take a break here. You know what I'm saying? We got to take some. Actually, we're gonna sign out because we got to take some pictures with Derek and get some things done. So we'll sign out right now. On tomorrow's show, me and Tux, we're gonna discuss everything NFL. We're also discuss the N-word, Richard Sherman and his comments. Still hot topic in the NFL as Roman brings up some music. We're gonna sign out. Check y'all out. It's tomorrow Inside the Red Zone, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. right here at Dab City Radio. We'll holler at you.
I told him, roll that shit up. This weed I had to light. These clowns somewhere in the clouds. Me, I'm a satellite. I roll them very nice. With smoke coming out the end like a muffler. Got game from the hustler. Never said I'm gon' quit. I can't get enough of good weed in my lungs. Plus I'm sharing.